the people of Somalia. Hard to believe this land was once known as a nation of poets. Throughout their history, the Somali poet was counted on to defend a clan's honor. They used poems and persuasion in lieu of weapons to settle disputes. But in the 20th century, times changed. Both the English and the Italians attempted to colonize them. They introduced guns into battle, and although Somalia valiantly refused to succumb, the scars of war never relented. Somalia's recent civil war had caused over 1 million people to flee to neighboring countries as refugees. Those who stayed faced droughts, floods, famine, feuding clan battles.
Do you know Somali clans used to fight with words rather than weapons?
I knew that, yes, I did a paper on that.
So you know our great freedom fighter, the poet warrior Muhammad Abdullah Ali Hassan, Sayyidka.
The English called him Mad Mallah.
Ah, you know of him?
Yes, I do. And I also know that iambic pentameter is not going to solve this problem, man.
With his group, it's a must to destroy anyone and everyone that's doing illegal fishing.
Is it fair to say that any ship that is traveling your waters, be it fishing, cargo, yacht, that ship is fair game for your organization to take?
دين كستو صوم دون كستو ماشي صوم مرتا مركب كستو ماشي صوم مرة وحو ربا هالنقطة وحو ربا هوضة وقاعدين خطان
هدي صدق عنهم.
It doesn't matter what they are.
وحي بدريني دبعتي إذا كوايو حتى أنو أرقنو.
They are doing something wrong. They should be punished.
And we will keep going till our seas are cleansed of illegal fishing vessels.
جاي باهادور. هذا دي من يسد. مربينا لشون هذا دي مشالو. ما مركن نكرقة. لوتي ذا نلاشو. يا دوما.
This is where my clan, the Rajal, died, fighting for freedom against the English and their colonization. We have no monuments here. Those bones below those rocks will remain anonymous to outsiders, but never to us. They are why we are here today. So markaas xaway Soomaaliya aan u dicin fantan. إلهي وصومالك قبلك كم ذوي إلهي وصومالي إسرحسي
آمين.
إلهي ومدنما إبراق مكان أنت رمتنا لا أنهار السوء أنا إلهي أنا أنهار السوء
كالونك كان تونة
waddankeena waa laga dhoofin jiray.
was the only export from the country.
Maanta waa aragtaa gasicii kalluunka waa lagu toogasho baranaya.
And today it's very sad. All it's good for is a target the size of a man's heart.
They say in Somalia, every man is his own sultan. Then in my mind, Abdi was a glorious king among sultans.
My name is Jay Bahadur. I'm a Canadian citizen currently living in Nairobi, Kenya. I'm running the Somalia Report, which is the largest and, in fact, the only English-language news site devoted to Somalia.
Mr. Bahadur, you're considered one of the foremost experts on Somali piracy, are you not?
I have some knowledge, sir.
Some knowledge would be an understatement. Your book on piracy is currently on the New York Times bestseller list, is it not?
Yes, that's true, sir.
In your opinion, what's the most effective way for us to combat this current piracy trend and make shipping lanes safe for our vessels?
Well, that's a very general question, sir.
Well, your best answer is all we ask, sir.
In 2002, Somaliland held an election where the minority clan won the presidential office by 80 votes, and the transition of power was completely peaceful. No violence, not one shot fired. That doesn't happen anywhere in Africa. That doesn't even happen here. Anyway, it caught my eye and made me start to fall in love with Somalia, and ultimately made me go there to find out what made them different. After spending my last 5 years immersed in their country's struggles, they don't need your warships off their coast. What they need is to be recognized by all of you for the incredibly complex but honorable culture that they are. A fledgling democracy doesn't make headlines like pirates do. You guys wouldn't be sitting here talking to me if I wrote a book on a fledgling democracy. Hell, I couldn't even afford this suit if I wrote a book on a fledgling democracy. All I'm asking is that you guys start to look at Somalia in a different way. Not so much as them versus us, but rather look at Somalia as us